huge hit there.
Using these traps well now. That trap was huge. That has really broken open Nobeaches defenses there.
Ooh, huge hit there.
Using these traps well now. That trap was huge. That has really broken open Nobeaches defenses there.
Ooh, huge hit there.
Using these traps well now. That trap was huge. That has really broken open Nobeaches defenses there.
Ooh, huge hit there.
Using these traps well now. That trap was huge. That has really broken open Nobeaches defenses there.
Ooh, huge hit there.
There we go. What can we say? Welcome. Mark of J here. Hope you guys are fantastic. It's been a while. We have not seen or spoke to you or streamed in such a long time, chat. I think the last time it was It's Just Not Your Day tournament. And now we're into another tournament. Here we are with CB Rivals. Round one. Round one's already underway. We've already watched a couple of matches up so far. I've been watching them as they passed on so far. But tonight we are going to be watching not Legend versus Agartha. That's the next one up. But the first matchup we've got. Anyway. Our next matchup, the first one, is Free Agents versus Landfair. So we're going to look forward to that. That should be a very good matchup. I need to delete all that because I was going to put the wrong password in before we start. And that's the way to start the game. It's been a while, so hopefully everything works nice and smoothly, guys. I really do hope so. And I hope you've been enjoying the battle so far. If you have seen any, yeah, buddy, with a decisive victory on their side. For the first matchup, for the second matchup just finished literally just there. a solid defense for both sides. Nobeaches in the first matchup, winning their wins 2-0 as well. So we have two very dominant sides as expected. Golemslife did a good battle though. Golemslife, we're in it. We're in it for a bit. Sadly, didn't get a point from it though. Sadly, didn't get a point from it for their hard work. But that's the way things are. It's a new format compared to what it was and has been, as you may have already previously seen from these battles so far. But it is going to be a good one. We're going to see what the bans are for this first matchup. And we got to make sure we are all ready. So where we are, here's the Why So Serious and APM. But we don't see, I don't see where the game lobby stuff is for. There we go. Free agents versus Landfair. There we go. We have got it underway. And that's it here. Landfair, free agents is going to be the team to attack first on this match. It is, as you can see already, probably in chat there. These are the bans and picks, as you can see at the bottom of the screen there, maybe as well when you're looking at it. Men at Arms, Yandel Cavalry, Winged Hussars, and Rattan Marksman. Interesting set up. Walfort, I feel like is very attacker favoured for the most part. You have the Trebs, obviously there's no use of artillery apart from the artillery that's already on the battlefield. So therefore, where you are depends. Like defending A and B is pretty much a non-go unless you know your opposition are maybe not as strong as you guys and you aren't well as drilled as you guys are. Like yeah, Buddy, for example, managed to defend the A point. It can be done. It is very difficult, but it can be done and be done very well if you know what you're doing. So will we see that in these next matchups? Landfair, we don't know. Maybe it's going to be difficult to see these teams and who is in the squads. You can see Landfair squad. Solid players. So you've got By Lorca, you've got By the Alex, Junkroot's a great musket player as well. You've got Bravo, By the Alex, Shepo. I mean, solid names in there. And then you've got a mix of NA and EU players over on the other side here for free agents, because it is a mixture of everybody. So free agents is going to, we're not going to put them down because this is their first. This might be their first time in a battle, like in a tournament setting, for example. This could be completely new to them all. They're going to be playing as a group with people that they've never played with, for example. A mixture of EU, NA players that maybe don't have time to scrim, practice, or anything like that. They're all getting put together to try and form a squad of the players that were that wanted to take part, pretty much, that never got selected for one of the teams that were selected in the matchups. So free agents could be hidden. It might be a solid squad, but you never know. Walfort is very difficult though, and I'm sure they'll put as much as they could, and they'll enjoy it for the fun that the game is, because that's pretty much what they're here for. As you can see, the saves. Well, you won't see the saves, but in chat, if you're looking in chat, the chat saves. I'll put it in YouTube as well for any of you watching on YouTube there, guys. The GUVS, how you doing, buddy? Remember, there's a 3-minute delay, so you will be mixed up as well, dependent on that. But we are 3 minutes behind everything else. So, the saves were Falconetti Gunners and Iron Reapers. I did notice on the previous matches already today, Senji Grenadiers, Zykilia Militia, Orachi Samurai, they were all doing some good work. Senji's, for example, were stopping so many pushes on a supply point defenses as long as you could get them in position and you use your team around to support you pretty much and defend them Senji's well. The bombs go off and then they just fire in. And then after that, it was literally bang after bang. And there we go. You've seen a lot of charges through from cavalry, and it made a massive difference. Yandel being banned though is a good thing. Winged Hussars, also another cav that is banned. So you never know. What's the units you're going to be bringing into the battle? The new units won't be used, so any of the new units from this season, I think, aren't usable completely. At least the tier 5 anyway. So we won't see them. Gav, thank you for the sub as well. Appreciate it. 10 months. Would you believe it? It's probably that how long since I streamed as well. That's the funny thing about it. But it's going to be get used to it again. We're still waiting on 5 players here for the free agents. This is the difficult part with the free agent squad, as it will be harder to arrange them and get them all set ready for the matchups. So hopefully we can get them into the battles and ready good. I noticed some names in here. Is CB taking it in this one? He's an OnlyFans. I recognise that. Foglida. I noticed that from the NA side as well. Used to play against Foglida quite a bit. He does have I always ruin the name of it. Gasios. I don't even know how you'd say the name, to be honest. His house that he was a part of, he formed it, and he's been in that for a long time. Uvest with the Prime gaining sub for 27 months. Damn, I actually got paid from Twitch, and I'm not really streamed from the weeks the other week. Would you believe it? That's mental. That just shows you, like, Mark, if you pulled a finger out, you could get some money from it. Some money. I mean, I can't make a living off of it, but we can get a top up of the wages, just here and there. But the best part about this is we are going to get underway with some more tournaments for the foreseeable future. Hopefully, that means Sundays you might see my pretty face along with Superbone, who is normally co-casting with us. He did it for the last ones as well. We'll hopefully get him in for that. He was there for the Nations Cup, which went down really well. So there's the Nations Cups, and then we need to try and see if we can get him back once he would be taking part actually tonight. So that's why he is not co-casting tonight. If I was starting earlier and I did the first 2 streams, he probably would have been here to join us and have his input. Sadly, he's been prepping pretty much for his battle. He's in Legend and he will be playing against Agartha tonight. So he's probably trying to look at strategies and deal with what situations might come about for these matches. Hopefully everything's been running smoothly, almost on time as well. So if it's free agents that slows us down, I mean, it seems to be the case. But you never know. We'll hopefully get it underway soon as. We obviously have a 3-minute delay for the most part. And I need to make sure I'm speaking in the Discord because I forget about where I am and what I'm doing. So casting check, ready check. Everybody seems to be... Right, well, obviously we're not ready yet to say we're ready, but... Yeah, they're all paying attention to that. That's fine. Everybody is. We're in game lobby 1, so this is as long as I'm in the right place at the right time, I can see the cues and know what we're doing. Bubbles! Kuda casters, the better matches like I mean, yo, Plakara, how you doing? There you go. Let's go. There it is. There's the name in chat, guys. Gasios. That's the one I was talking about. That is the house name of Foglida. Good old Fog. Hope you're all having a fantastic Sunday, though. You've been enjoying the battle so far. We will be, hopefully, getting into more battles and stuff next week, depending on what's happening. I have a kid now. I mean, one of these, not downsides, because it's amazing, and it's the best thing ever, having a little one. And it's just having that time, that extra little bit of time that we used to have as an individual that is now taken up by looking after the little one, as well as having the wife having to work and stuff as well. So we got to juggle. There's a lot of juggling going on time wise for everybody. So hopefully we can see what we can do next week and try and get as many games in as possible. The more the better, but obviously time prevails. We only have so much time in the day, and we only have so much time to spend with our little one before he grows up so quickly, because it's a way to be a year already. Would you believe it? He is 1 year. What happened Tuesday, TW? Was fun fighting training grounds old raid. I mean, a lot of us, if you noticed, Paclada, none of us really had our squad. Like, a lot of the boys have still got green levels. For example, myself, I am still a green level player in the battle pass side of things. Yeah, I've been taking part in TWs where I can and not really played the game much. So a lot of boys have probably not played the game properly in a while. I've just not had the chance either. Prey murdered me. I tried to kill Blacrara as well. I seen him in the match. I was nowhere near him though. I just think nobody switched on to the start, but we did good battles later on. But I think we weren't really switched on for that defense to start with. It was tough going. It was very tough going. But yeah, we're one more member from free agents away, and we can kickstart this matchup. Hopefully sooner rather than later. We're getting a little bit later, but it's okay. I farmed a little on X point. You did a bit, yeah. I seen that. Lots of new people except the Tempo's a dog. Tempo's a dog. Woof, woof. Don't say that. Jesus Christ. Lady Inoue, thank you for the follow, guys. I will be calling out when I get follows, subscriptions, and stuff like that, but it might be about 3 minutes after you did it, so I apologise if that is the case. They do come up. Space Tacos, thank you for the follow, buddy. Appreciate it. They will come up, honestly. They will be talked about. They will be spoken about, and I just need to make sure. Where is my commands? Subscribers, commands. Do I have a CB Rivals command? I will probably set one up for it. Right, it's going to create a CB Rivals one. It says we are now live eventually from Stream Elements. Well, you're starting to pick up there, aren't you now? Would you believe it? Tempo, definitely a dog. Oh, that's true. We're one away. Right, CBR. So if I put CBR in chat, is the thing way. Follow. More info at cbrivals.com. So, yeah, guys, if you want to see any more information, cbrivals.com is where you can find pretty much everything and everything that's going on. There's also the Discord as well to follow. I will create a post and a link for that in just a second, just to make sure that we can create an invite people, and edit, invite link, no limit, never expire, so I can generate a new link, copy, and then we can get this into the Discord, into the chat as well. There we go. And that should be it. So if you put CBR in chat, anybody, that will come up with the information that you will be needing. And then I mean to get back into game lobby 1, make sure we are ready. Ready, check. Ready. Ready, check, ready. Ready, check. There. Oh, there we go, baby. There we go. Mark of G posted it. There we go. Well done, chat. Well done. Look at that. What is happening? Yo, Placarella, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate it, buddy. Welcome to the OGs. Returning OGs here as well. Is this your first ever month, Placarella, of a subscription? Hopefully, we don't get too many ads throughout this whole thing as well. I would love to tell you when they're going to start and when they're going to stop, but I literally don't know. It was supposed to come up on my screen, but it never does. So we've got Landfair and we've got free agents. So, funny enough, Landfair was the last person I had in my... Right, I'm going to start a prediction, guys, in chat. Who do you think wins this one? Landfair is going to win because the Holy Bobber says... Holy Bobber says... So what is this? So this CB Rivals is a tournament, lady. This is a tournament that is organised by the community. And a lot of people have been taking part in it over the last 4 seasons so far. There's been 4 different seasons of it. And what it is pretty much 2 teams will go head to head. And they will see who wins pretty much between 2 battles. It's a Swiss format we're doing this time, so it's slightly different than normal. It's normally like a league situation where everybody plays everybody in their certain groups and leagues, but because of the long delay it has been since the last CBR because of issues with the game and stuff, it's been a little bit different. So it's going to be slightly different. Everybody's going to be playing everybody pretty much, but it will be based off of your score. So for example, a team that beat each other, like won last week, for example, or this week, which is going to be for next week, if they win, they will play against another team who won, and then a team that lost, they'll play against another team that lost, and it'll be like your overall score. So if you're 2-1, you'll play against a team that's 2-1, for example. It's going to work that kind of way, and it's a tournament pretty much to find out who's the best, and then who wins the tournament, and it'll go and get split at some point, and then it'll be divided, and then you'll get like a playoff to see who wins pretty much. So it's quite good, and you get bands, for example, which are at the bottom of the screen and even pinned in the chat here on Twitch. Men at Arms, Yandel Cavalry, Winged Hussars, Rat and Marksman are all your band units. They also saved a couple of units as well, which means they might be using that. Falconetti Gunners, for example, is one of them. So yeah, they do that and they play against each other in a siege pretty much, and every week we've got a different map. So Wall Fort is this week, so you'll see every single match, all 4 matches tonight will be on Wall Fort. So, yeah, that's pretty much the description of what's happening. And that's pretty much how it all goes. Hopefully, it all works out and we can see what's going on and everything is running smoothly and see what everybody's like on YouTube. Because we are streaming on YouTube, and hopefully that is picking it up as well. I should really edit that and make a folder, but we will do that at the end of the stream, which is fine. What side is free agents? Free agents is on the left hand side. They're red screen. They're the red side. They're attacking first. So if you did something different, you've simply done something different. I don't know. We're still waiting for the ready checks here. Obviously, as we're waiting on one, which is definitely slowing us down. We could have been started by now. We are 15 minutes behind schedule almost at this point. We'll just have to wait around and hope for the best. Like we said earlier, in the results so far, you have had Nobeaches 2-0 versus Golemslife, and Yeah Buddy versus Social Experiment with a 2-0. You had Argonauts versus Bandits, which was another 2-0, and then you had WSS and EG, who's that again? Engenga, was it? 2-0. Nah, that was last year. I'm talking balls. It started here. They never deleted the last year ones. Imagine that. I was going to say Egg there's not in this tournament. But yeah, Argonauts was the first one up, score wise. So yeah, we've got a good start here. I think we're one score missing, but I'm not entirely sure what that other team one is. I don't know. They never posted it in their conclusions. Typical. Still waiting on one. There we go. We have a 15 and a 16. I love how the defenders have got that extra body. I don't think you guys need the extra body. So definitely not on wall for it. Let's go free agents. Oh, lady, with the prediction for the opposite side. I mean, if you win it, you get a massive boost of channel points straight away from the start. Not going to ruin it for you, but I do think it'll be a very difficult one, lady. I do think it'll be a very difficult one for them. A very difficult matchup for sure. But we have seen things like that happen, and it being completely different, and we expecting teams to win that don't win. So now we've got the extra body having to be moved, and I'm not entirely sure who this one is, but we are getting them moved around, so we've got them in the matchup ready to go. I don't know who's actually got the other matchups as well. We've got another match playing in on the other side as well, which is, I'll let you know in just a second. I'm going to open it up there just in case we need to ever go over and check what's going on. There we go, that's fine. Cool, we're ready and set. Casting area, and we're ready. Yeah, so the other matchups on the other channels that are streaming, there is plenty of streamers streaming at the moment, different languages as well, so whatever suits you. If you are not English speaking, for example. I like your hair. Oh, thank you very much, appreciate it. Free Agents is a team filled with randoms, right? Yes, it is, but I am new. Here we go, we are underway. Yeah, the other matchup, sorry, is in the background is Why So Serious versus APM, which is on the other and on another channel somewhere, so you can find that somewhere else. We will get underway though. Here we go, moving into the matchup. There we go. Told you it's been a while. Free Agents versus Landfair. First matchup. We have to select our units and who's doing what here. Unit wise, hero wise. What have we got? We've got one Geoblade on the attacking side, a couple of Longswords, actually, 3 Mauls, 3 Polacks. Polacks have been solid recently as well. Mauls across the entire defensive side up until like halfway here, as you can see down the right hand side. And then you've got a couple of Short Swords, a Glaive by the Alex with that. Oh, there's 2 by the Alexes. One by the Alex and by the Alex, the other one. Junkroot and Sheppel with the Geoblade. So Sheppel might get be the one to get plenty of hero kills. You think the delay isn't on? I mean, I set it to be on, so I don't know why it wouldn't be, which is strange. If it's not on, I'm afraid I am sorry. I will have to check that and reset that at some point. Where is the stream settings? output. Stream video general. Where the fuck is it again? You are right. You are right. I will be 1 second, chat. I don't know if it'll work now that I added it. I doubt it. It might. It might not. I might have to do it after this matchup. So you might get this one. Sorry. Sorry for the first one. This is, I told you, it's been a while. I mean, I've not touched my computer to play stream properly in a long time. And I clicked it this morning. So I was all set and ready. But clearly, I'm an idiot. So good luck, chat. I don't think it's going to make a major difference for this one matchup. Will we see? But we'll see if there's people going to be looking to check out what's going on. But typical standards, as you can see, we're going to get out of that. We're going to go, oh my god, yeah, that's not what I wanted to do. But we wanted to go up. C is that, B is that, and then taps is that. And then we go up in the air. Let's go. There we go. The starting, as you can see here, is pretty much everybody on the artillery. But then we're going to have the attackers, the free agents, trying to go up the walls here. B is going to be the quickest one to get to and the easiest one to get to start with, because you can mount the walls here and there's not going to be really much of a defence put up here. But Landfair, you never know, might do something slightly different here. We've got a couple of heroes here trying to fight off a few. As things start, Wayne has jumped off the wall, trying to escape. I don't know what his plan is to go here, but the attackers will hold off here a second. But they might get the bridge down if they don't go ahead, because King Omen, Steve Harvey are all looking there, looking for the space. They need to run across there. They can't be put off by these low tier units at the start, or even high tier units if they've got that there at the start, because you have to get across that bridge or else they could destroy that. But with the artillery that's out there, there's not really much to hit it, so you probably can't really destroy it very quickly with just the use of Hawatches, because they're not really the top tier damage against built up items, for example. We're going to get the siege towers, which is going to be the main push. I don't think Landfair are going to defend the walls here, but they might look to do something slightly different than normal. B is being taken for free agents free, pretty much as well, as expected. You still got plenty of players from free agents, so out on the artillery, going to destroy that breach, I think. But you don't want to destroy the breach too early. In my opinion, you want to keep that little breachway open for as long as possible, so you can get across there, get your team from free agents across to cap A. But if they're not defending it, the Landfair aren't, which is expected, it's kind of the go-to strategy. They go down and then they'll just they'll cap that one for free as well. Then you can take the breach down. It gives you an extra way in, because all this map is open ground pretty much once you get the walls taken. Everything's open. Everything is pretty trebable. C point, the supply point where they move the position in the supply point makes it more trebable as well. So where you position your units are normally slightly different than the way we used to see in this map played out. And as that gets capped up, we're going to have a look over here. We'll show you what we're talking about. This area here, where they are starting to defend here, the camos are on the wall. And then this tucked in this wall here is where you're going to see a lot of the units here. You've got Iron Reapers down there. You've got Senji Grenadiers down here as well, which is oh no, is that? That's not Senji's, is it? No, that's Atlas with Kriegs. You've got some Kriegs in there. You got Flamers, fantastic option. Flamers for this map will be fantastic. Falconetti Gunners, you've got all there. You've got Zykilia Militia by the Alex here. But it's a really quick push here. They're starting to move, make themselves gain some ground here, free agents. You want to be in the area as much as possible, trying to gain as much ground to give yourself an opportunity. The problem with this is it's so much open space. There's probably plenty of cavalry that's going to come around once you start to make your push and start using your abilities. You don't want to be using everything too quickly or pushing far too far ahead of your units. So far nobody's died yet. Only one treb's been used, and that was at the very start. But you've got some heroes here trying to pick off some units. We're going to see what happens here. I don't think anything's going to come from this yet. They are just starting to set up here in their ways, different ways. You've got, what units have you got on the attackers here? You've got IPGs, ISGs, you've got Orochi Samurai, which I thought were being fantastic in the last few matches. They've also got a set of Flamers in there as well. Is that the Queen's Knights on their side? Because if that's the Queen's Knights, I'm pretty sure that is not allowed. It is the Queen's Knights from Jeff Vader, and I didn't think that was allowed. I don't know if they're going to get away with it or not, but... There we go, let's see where we are now. Let's have a look. They're starting to gain some good ground here. Free agents. Treb comes in down in the centre here, which is a probably good position here, but these Madao might actually move in time here. Yes, they do. The problem with the point is you can see the Treb coming in well in advance. The Kriegs start to move forward here for the defensive side. They're starting to deal damage while the Javelin Sergeants do the exact same. Iron Reapers waiting around in the background here just to wait to see what goes on as free agents start to move in early. CB calls in a nice Treb that might be perfectly positioned, but it doesn't seem like it is. He's managed to get units moved out the way of that, and we start to see them all fold in on each other. The first kill goes down. Dingus is the first one to fall. And there we go, a good carve push straight through the Madao though. That is going to try and get around the back here. Can he go and wipe off here? Kill Mata. Lots of kills going down here. It's looking good. The Flames are doing some work here from free agents here as well, but they're starting to get picked off by the Maul. Plenty of Mauls around there as well. By Lorcar doing really work down there with Bravo and Tax all dealing the damage to them Flames as soon as possible. As soon as you see a Flame unit, you get on top of that. Here comes a Monastic Night Charge here as well. Straight through. Wiping good amount of units there, and that's a solid defense here. But C is still being capped. We're midway capped with C point, which is interesting because in terms of unit wise, free agents still have the unit advantage here, but the camos will be set up here. We've got plenty of cavalry coming in from the background, going all the way to look for the supply area, which does have halberdiers defending that. There's a short sword trying to hold off the point here as well, but the attackers are coming in dribs and drabs now, and it's not what you want. You want to be set up again because Landfair have plenty of units still out and still have plenty of heroes alive at this point in time. We've got 3 heroes dead on the attacker side, so they need to reset and rethink about what they're doing next here. We did get half cap, which is fantastic effort to start with. Dingus is trying to go in here to try and kill off some of them cavalry here with his cav. Halberdiers go to try and support that as well. They're starting to move in from Ryder, but there we go. This is the reset. You've only got 9 minutes left. That's plenty of time to get half cap to C. I think C is the hardest point here. Once you get C, starting the home point is probably a little bit easier than you'd expect. Landfair probably weren't expecting it to be as quick and as strong as that, but in terms of unit wise, it's looking good. Let's see, where do we go? 5-star units, so they do have more 5-star units than the attackers here, and the attackers have 109 tier 1 units, so I mean that's probably bouncing up their numbers a little bit. You take that away, all of a sudden it is equal pegging, and it was pretty much an equal battle that first time. It was in terms of good quality units here. Let's get away from this. We're looking at Landfair here. We're going to see the positions of where we are. We've got Orochi Samurai, you've got some plenty of ISGs here actually as well, and the news, the Sidewinders, how you say them, cavalry. I can't even pronounce their name, but we'll go with Falconettis. I can see dealing some damage. Was that Falconettis there? Was that? Oh, there we go. The ISG is pushing in forward. Are they trying to like just bait everything here so that they run out of ammo for the Javelin Sergeants, for example, and then they start to rotate to the supply? I think supply on this area is crucial. If you don't get that, you are kind of screwed here. So the supply point, very, very crucial. A good early treb here from Soup, hoping they'll get people on the rotation here. They're starting to look as if they're going supply point, baiting that out, but no units will go. He's actually going to struggle because he might get his own units inside there. They're starting to take the cav from behind. He does. The cav was retreating, but another set of cav comes to counter cav that cav, which is a very silly position. But here we go. They're actually on the point. We've got some good positionings here, but Falconettis, where are you? Are the Falconettis even dealing damage? Oh, they're not in the battle just now. That'll be why. Flamers though doing some work here from the defensive side here. Ryder with Brittle and Rotwood so far. Couple of heroes with a couple of 100 units here as well. There we go. Fort of Brescio is doing a good job here defending them cav pushes here. There's Aikila Militia from up top trying to deal some damage with the bombs here, but they're going to have to move. The ISGs are moving forward. but they're being wiped here. Falconetti's Zykielin. I keep saying Falconetti's. My head's Falconetted. Out is not. But that's a solid defense here from Landfair. Hero advantage. They have double the amount of heroes alive at this point in time. This is where you got to kind of look at where you're going. They're going to start wiping these heroes as they try to retreat here. God in Japan for life is not going to survive that one if Tocho's got anything to do with it. He does run away using his ult to try and give that extra escape here. I Am Shan's going to chase for that kill. Oh, he's caught up him and he gets him here as well. I Am Shan catches that. Foglida falls to Tocho, and then so far we are almost over in terms of good solid units here for the attackers. 123 5-star units, 187. You've got almost double the amount for the defenders here, so they're going to have to look around and pick their points a little bit better this time round. Let's see what units we got here. We've got still got some flamers. We've got still the Imperial Pikes or Orochis. You've still got Dagger Axe Lancers, the full set. Lance Nexos, one of them I've not seen them used in a while. Modal being a solid unit to choose as well recently. Modal's it's definitely a strong unit in this kind of meta at the moment. There we go. That's a good treb actually. It does hit the camels. It does hit the camels and hits the Orochis in the back. So that's a decent treb early on. Are they going to use this and try and bait these now? They need to slowly move and slowly push. They've got 5 minutes to cap the C point here. Defense of the supply point has been solid though. Lorcar still over there providing his assistance with his camos, stopping pretty much the push completely. Another good trap though, good position there by the Venus's units. Start to rotate around the way there. That gets hit as well. A couple of units knocked out of that, and that's Imperial Pikes by the looks of it. Javelins now for the attackers though, starting to pick off the units on the point. They need to start using that to their advantage. Slowly push, using the javelins, take them off the point. Slowly find that opportunity to piece their way into that point if they can. Got 5 minutes to think about this push, think about the rotations. Lorcar's moved these camos a little bit further around here, out of the supply point, but the push is coming in two different directions. Soup and King Omen on the right hand side here as the rest of free agents are down the centre. But what way are they going to go? They're starting to look for trebs here as well, still on the rotation. That's a little bit further than it would have been, but it does hit the Iron Reapers that were knocking back. I don't think it would have killed very many of them, but we are still slowly whittling down the units as they push together as one clump here. They're starting in row two different areas here. It's a good one, a good trap potential. There's Zykielin Militia and Senji Grenadiers just dealing so much flame damage on top of the flames of the attackers. That has probably just stopped the attacker in their full sweep here. The flames would have done a great job there, but here comes the camos from by the Alex in the background, wiping out the Cav here as it is. And I can hear Cav charging straight through. The monastics are coming straight through the point. Here we go, right through the point. The Madao have stopped some of them. It seems though the monastics did their job though, and they have managed to wipe the majority of the units that were on the point here. It's all about heroes now, and you need to get them hero kills if you are the attackers. Free agents having to wipe off heroes, but the heroes are surviving for longer than they need to be. Orochi Samurai into the ISGs here, but the Senshi Grenadiers from Bravo up top still dealing damage here. You've got a couple of heroes trying to wipe them off now, but I think they've waited a little bit longer for that. Maybe that was a treb opportunity. Maybe they should have looked for where their units were, but it looks like free agents units are starting to whittle away here. They've only got the unit of cavalry on the point here, and they're starting to get wiped by the camos. The heroes are wiped as well. We're down to 6 on the attack, and so far it is looking good for the defense of Landfair. We've got 3 minutes left, and at this point in time there's only 154 units left available for the attacking side, and the majority of them are not going to be top tier units. As you can see, 109 of them are mere serfs, Martellatoli or village watchmen or whatever it may be. There is really only 40 units that are of value from the attackers for free agents, and that will be the last push. You'll just see a full push now from the defending side, just going out, picking off the extra kills. Dingus falls to his death, followed straight away by Hooligan. There's a wee hat trick there for Climatica, sorry. And now it's just wiping off heroes here for the end of it. Let's have a look at this little battle here. 4v3. I don't think it's very fair, guys. You need to start thinking about the Maul is still surviving his own. Randall doing well, but Randall is picked off. All the other heroes from free agents are running back to safety as far as possible because at this point in time, it is nothing left for them to do. King Omen, the longsword, surviving as long as you expect the longsword to survive, and he will be taken down by Junkroot here. Junkroot picks up that kill, and we're going to move to everybody trying to fight on the points here. Salazuris is picked off here as well from by the Alex, and so far it is all just a team deathmatch here at this point with extra units around for the defending side. Kraylak, everybody else slowly but surely are falling to their deaths. It's an F for free agents. It's a capital F. It starts with free agents for that first battle. Unlucky. Wall fort. Some good pushes though. Very unexpected pushes. Very strong. Very well coordinated together, considering it is a team thrown together from multiple players. And look at these players on top of the trebs. Like Steve Harvey. That is an interesting positioning. Very good viewpoint from up there. While he bangs his gong, Steve Harvey is watching the battle go on. Let's put the screen off here so we can see this beautiful view. We should really screenshot that. We should really screenshot this chat. This is going to be a screenshot that we can post in the chat. There's a meme. I'm going to post that meme in the chat. There we go. He is banging his gong. It is in the free chat if anybody wants to join. And here we go. Couple of heroes fighting on the point. Is where they're spawning pretty much. Their spawn point. 14. I'm trying to get away from the heroes, but for some reason free view is not working. Fog like that. There we go. Steve Harvey's view. It says it's free view, but yeah, I still have Steve Harvey's view on the screen. Game, set, and match. Yo, Burning, how you doing? That's it. We're just gonna watch it. Steve Harvey still watching from his viewpoint up top, and they're gonna leave CB to peace. CB being the tournament organizer, and here we go. GG, well done. Landfair first battle up. Here we go with the first one in. Landfair picking up the win. Let's have a look here at the scorelines. Plebs Hooligan for the attackers is the MVP of his side. 81 unit kills, 2 hero kills, loads of support points. Loads of support points actually from Jeff Vader. He was a support boy completely. Look at that, 1065 for the attacking side, and support is a longsword. That makes sense though. There you go. We'll quickly skip through a few of these ones here. Another one to call out here. Where was CB? CB down here is a short sword. 29 unit kills, 0, 4, and 4. It's a tough going session, that one. Randall, and then you got Dingus here at the bottom, 052 with a 28 scoreline. And on the attackers, it's all about Shepo, MVP from the attacking side. 110 hero kills, 12 assists, 140 unit kills, support points at 619, and troop skill scores high, because that means he's got really good units that he's killed here as well. Bravo, all the mauls pretty much one after the other, followed by Junkroot, one of the best musketeers around as well. One of the best. We're not going to say the best because we can't say that for certain, but he is a very good musket player, and it is shown in the matchups. So you can see only got 4 hero kills this time though. 17 assists though. He was definitely there, and you can see the difference, the assists that come into play from the attackers, from the defenders. Sorry, everybody's getting so much assists, which shows where we are here in terms of the battle. Lots of units, but not a bad effort from them. Well done, and GG. We'll get back to the tavern. We can have a quick look while we set up. Junk bot. Junk is a bot. Right, I'm going to have to stop the stream and restart the stream. So chat, I'll be back in 3 minutes. Right, so we have a delay, so hopefully you guys are getting here in chat and can still hear us eventually when you get underway. I can see, will let us know when I'm in back, because so far it is delayed a little bit. There we go. Should be almost there, boys. Should be almost there. Almost there, chat. Almost there. We should be back up. Let me know if we're back up. We are back. We are back. Sorry, chat. There we go. We got the 3-minute delay on, so there is definitely a 3-minute delay. I've been shouting it all for this whole time, but well done. GG. Hopefully we are back to normal. The game is over. We'll start the prediction here. Outcome. Choose outcome. We have the winners of Landfair completing that prediction. Very well done. There we go. Back to the start. And then let's have a look at the chat, and we could pin something back up here at the top. Right, so we keep that pin that message back to the top of chat, hopefully, and we're all back. So guys, if you're in chat, hopefully you jump back in. We're not going to miss out on you being there. Make sure we are. I didn't even realise the delay wasn't on, and it wasn't until Fatal said so. So thank you, Fatal, for being there and letting me know. We are back underway though, and we'll be getting ready for the next matchup. Predictions are going to be the same here. We're going to start the same prediction. Are we going to see Landfair winning this one? They have got the attack this time round against Free Agents, who put in some good work. Good work. Very well done for a team that's thrown together. Very well done. It's better than I would have done, that's for sure. We actually might have Superbone joining us, but we're just going to have to wait and see, because I currently have not seen him join the chat yet, or he's not responded back to the message, because he's not taking part actually tonight in his team. So he will be able to be available if he comes around to come and chat. So hopefully we can see him there. So from that last fight, we can see it was just about the use of killing them special units. So the attackers brought Senjis, which not Senji, Senjis, sorry, Flamers. The Senjis, the Flamers were picked off very, very quickly from the Maul players, for example. And then you have Zykelia Militia dealing damage to them on the second push. So as soon as you see Flamers, you know if you hit them with flames, you are literally going to knock them out of that battle. Right? It's going to put them right out. That's going to blow up. You're going to deal some damage, and then they're all going to die really quickly. So they have to be supported strongly and be paid attention to if you are the guy in control of that, and also where you're putting them within the team. You want to be trying to keep them hidden within the team and avoided. So those ISGs, for example, would be defending them along with some pikes units to make sure they are heavily defended as much as possible. Not to mention the heroes. You have to pick off the heroes and pay attention and watch them heroes away from them. Try and make sure that they are not getting picked off in the background. So far though, 1-0. We're doing well here. Landfair. Our next matches after this one is going to be Legend versus Agartha. We'll put the in-game screen on so we can close these scores a second, and we can rechange them from the teams that was there before. So it's Landfair, who are 1-0 up, and it's Free Agents, who have 0 at this point in time. But here we are for the next matchup. You have Lanfair on the attack, 1-0 up. All they need to do now is get a win in here, and they will take this one and get a 2-0. Here we go. Right, let's have a look, see if you see anything different. The attacker's still bringing the same hero setup, as well as the defending side with an extra, actually. Steve Harvey's picked off the dual blades this time around. Unit-wise, let's see what we're going. Is Bravo taking the mic here with the green and like full green setup here of units? He's trolling, is he? Is he a way to troll this battle? Come on, Bravo. That's not the way to do it. Let's give them some... Oh, there we go. And straight away, here we go. Arachi Samurai Senjus. Oh, lots of Arachis for the start off here. Iron Reapers, a solid unit just now for pushing walls, for example. And then, yeah, you've got some of the Onomushas here. Imperial Spears. They've got... That's not Imperial Spears. Zweihanders. Zweihanders. That's the cavalry from a couple of seasons back. So, let's go. Who's going to get this one here? Let's have a nosy. Hopefully, we can have a good fight here. I doubt they will defend the walls at A and B, which is very unexpected normally. And for a team that's not as well drilled, for example, as free agents, you most likely don't defend that point. It might make the game a very, very quick game if you do, because you might just get wiped very quickly. And by the time you're really trying to set up for C, I'm sure Lanfair will start to look towards hitting the C point as quickly as possible if they do wipe a lot of you guys on the walls. So, in my opinion, your best bet is trying to defend the C point, just like Lanfair did in that last battle there. So, fingers crossed, we can see a good battle here. See what happens. We'll get ourselves underway. We do have a 3-minute delay now. I said we did have last time. Sadly, we didn't. It was my error on the streaming side. But, you know, we're Gucci. We're back underway with a 3-minute delay. So I will catch up with you, chat, if there is a lot of chat going on in the background. But good luck to both sides here. Free agents, first time in the tournament. A lot of them with first time tournament experience as well. Here we go. There we go. As expected, Lanfair looking to take this walls down the left hand side ASAP. They will start to get the siege towers pushed at the very start. An early treb, which is interesting to waste a treb on it, considering nobody really defends the point, but they have managed to take that out because we know they are solid. Nobody likes to be hit by them, artilleries. The crows are fun, but dangerous. For example, CB here trying to defend the wall on his own. He does have... Oh, he's going to lose his unit here, isn't he? Very, very quickly. Will he kill anybody here? Will he kill them? Will he kill them? I don't think he'll kill anybody with that. His unit's just gone to waste here. That is very unlucky here for the defending side. You do not want to lose units that quickly. Atomic Crest falls to Steve Harvey. He does get a kill. Tax Season's the next one to fall. There comes a treb coming. Are the units going to be set up and still in position as this treb comes in? Yes, it is. Here we go. You've seen a couple of units fall to their deaths there by a massive treb ball that will destroy a good chunk of yous there. But they are trying to deal damage to... Oh, the Falconettis. The Falconettis on the wall are destroying the bridge. Are they going to be able to get that bridge here in time? They're going to have to, if they can. The treb comes in on top of the... Oh, it's going to hit them. It does hit the Falconetti. Sheppel falls to his death here as well from Kalak. Dual blade v dual blade. But here we go. That CB is picked off by Ryder as well. Oh, damn. And by the Alex falls here from Salazoris. That was a good defense, so a solid start. I don't think the Hawacha is going to deal enough damage to this bridge, though, now that the Falconettis are out of the way. The Falconettis were so close, though, as well. They were so close to destroying that bridge. So close. Are they going to have an opportunity? Probably not, but very good effort for that. God in Japan gets picked off from tax season, and meanwhile, there's just one scimitar class just hanging on the fence, ready to wait on the wall. Sorry. Ryder calls in a treb again. Was that another Falconetti that was looking to be there? Because if it was, it's a good movement, but nah, there's no Falconettis. Do Zykel and Militia, can they deal damage to that bridge? I don't know. They are up on top of that wall, and maybe that's an opportunity, but I don't know if that does deal damage to the bridge. I've never actually tried it myself or tested it. Anybody in chat know if it works, because they are just above it, and they could have been in a position to do it. There's these Falconetti gunners, though. Are they still? Are they out? Are they gone? Are they no longer in the battle now? Did they manage to wipe them all? Because they need to get them out on that point, because they could have defended that. No, all of them are gone. All 10 of Fogla's units are gone. That is unlucky. The Trev did its work and did what I had to do. Oh, we've got Steve Harvey here jumping down to try and kill a longsword, but the longsword taking advantage of him here. Salazarus is going to come and help Steve Harvey, but then changes his mind. Steve Harvey's going to run as well, because he noticed all of these other players, but Steve Harvey is not going to escape that, and he will be picked off. Atomic Kretsch kicks him off as the supporting players of Lanfair come to help out. Fogla does, getting pinged in the background. What is he doing out there? Fogla has just decided, I'm going to run back to the supply point and deal some work in the background. That's interesting. A couple of mole players trying to chase him. It's a delaying tactic. It works. It might work. Was he going to? Is he just trying to delay it? Heroes are staying out there, but I don't think they can do anything else. He's lost his unit, and then what did he realise? He's not got any other thing that he wants to do now. He thinks that's it. We're going to try something different. He's grabbing their supply point, but he will be picked off in the background. Lanfair picking off the far right siege tower from the attacking side, and they're going to set up here with all their units ready to push onto the home point, onto the A point as things stand. B has not been capped yet, and there's nobody even going to B, but they're going to start pushing towards A here. Junkroot on top here, using his musket bombs and musket shots to deal some damage to units as a Treb came in quite nicely. The breach is now open, so the main gate is now breached. But so far, it seems like a solid defence, because so far we've got only 5 minutes left and A and B haven't been taken, but it will be a surefire way and quick way from Lanfair eventually when they do make that push to get A and B quickly here. But what is their plan? Jeff Vader's going down towards the bridge. Is he going to be able to use anything to hit the bridge though? That'd be interesting, because if you can take that bridge out and then they break the breach early, I mean that'd be solid, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. I don't know where he's going. Jeff Vader's going out the back. Is he going to try and come around in the flank here? Maybe. Seems to be the long-winded effort. He's going back to their supply point. Is he going to? He's going to try and get the breach. He's going to try and knock the breach down as well, I think, by the looks of it, to slow them down for that B cap, which is an interesting tactic. It might work if he can get it down. He is starting to fire the breach. Riders not noticed. Foglet is going to do the same here as well. The Trebs are coming in. Their A point is still there, and they're almost broke the breach here, but they need to keep firing on that. Riders not paying attention to it. Orochi Samurai's getting hit in the background here as well, and he's going to notice that in the back as they get pushed. Comes in from Lanfair, starting to wipe off the units on the point here. They will start to cap it and start slowly moving forward, whittling down the team of free agents. Heroes falling one after the other. A point will be capped. Heroes are getting decimated here at this point in time. The longsword of Kaforce tries to get out the way though here, but he does heal, tries to avoid it, but all of the heroes and all of the units will start to follow one by one, and as you can see, they're starting to make their way towards C point. I Am Shan's going towards C once A is capped. I'm pretty sure C can't be capped anyway, but I don't know what I Am Shan's trying to think here. The units are all getting set up straight for that supply point, because that supply point is crucial. Like we said in the first matchup, if you grab that supply point, you have a good advantage here for that point. It's a long way from the defenders, but it's a good cav charge straight through. Oh, there we go. He's kind of stopped himself there, but they are starting to defend that. The breach is still up there. Jeff Vader and that's coming back in. Fogler is coming in. They've lost the supply point. They've lost the B point. The A point now. C point is cappable, as you can see there. You don't even need the B point, so it'd be a pointless effort to defend B here at this point in time. They just need to get onto C, because the whole team of Lanfair are set up, ready to go. Full set of units, all pushing from the supply point, able to block off the spawning areas, and one of the quickest accesses through from the defending side. And they're going to block that off. The monastic charge goes right through. The Imperial pikes were not paying attention to that. They get cav charge into the back of them. They must have used their walk, or the person was not paying attention. So he will start to be capped here. They're going to have to start getting themselves set up quickly. Landfair are moving so quickly with so much pace. The defenders do not have a way to react to it. They can't get back. They can't set up here at this point in time in things stand. It is going to be a tough effort for them. That'll be a message from the wife telling me to calm the hell down, because the little one's going to be going to bed, so I need to calm down and stop my excitement. But that's what happens. We streaming later. Apologies, but Jeff Vader is knocked out of the battle here so far. Soup is knocked out here as well. He's been picked off. It's Sheppel Joeblade versus Joeblade. Steve Harvey gets picked off here as well, and Landfair are just making their way through. They're not cap C yet, but they're just wiping the units and the heroes here. Look at the amount of units left on the defenders. There's only 369 units left for the defenders. The attackers still have 730. They'll cap C and they'll be on the home point in a matter of seconds here, and before you know it, it is going to be a 2-0 heading towards Landfair's effort here. The defence was all over the place here. Once they lost the A point, there was nobody to be seen on the points units wise, and everybody's spawning at all different times here. There's only 8 heroes alive from the defenders as well, which makes that even harder for the defence to set up. Cav charge after cav charge. Here you go, straight on top of the mace sergeants here, and this the Zycalian militia trying to pick off Salazarus, and they do. There's a set of medallions here moving. I don't know what God Japan for Life is going to do here, because the malls and the shirts are going to start wiping them out. We've got Senji Grenadiers on the point here, but the Urachi Samurai say no thank you and get away from here. You are out of this battle. Here comes a monastic charge straight across the point here as well to any units that might be coming up. It just misses Iron Reaper's charge, which does come up, but is met by another monastic charge here. You can see Landfair setting up really well to defend that supply point here and go and take out the units of Jeff Vader up in the corner here, your screen. But there we go. There's a full setup from Landfair on the point. There's only one hero to think about, and it's Soup, who's been chucked off, and he's going to be shot at from Tocho. There you go. He is out of the match, and there we go. Steve Harvey, the Joeblade, getting chased down by Sheppels here, and as it stands, it looks like it's only the 2 Joeblades alive here, and they're going to be picked off. It's the hardest class to get onto a point to defend. Steve Harvey's going to hold off that point for one more second or two, and he will be picked off, and before you know it, there will be no chance for any of the defenders to get back onto that point. It is a solid effort from Landfair. Another team picking up the 2-0. So you can see who the strong ones sides are so far as it stands. They're all now trying to chase around the supply point just to be like, look guys, look at our force. Look at the force of us. Look, we've got loads of people here. We can do this. We don't even need to cap the point. It is delayed for a little bit. Salazarus gets back off, but he is picked off. And Landfair with the GG in the chat. There we go. It is a 2-0 heading that way for Landfair. What a win. What a solid win there as well by the Alex. I don't know if this is the real one or the fake one, but by the Alex is MVP. 5 hero kills, 9 assists, 89 unit kills. Solid from by the Alex. Sheppel coming up second with 6 hero kills. Not the most in the team though, 9 hero kills here from Atomic Crash, but the most amount of hero kills in the attacking side. Solid effort from him. The troop kill score though is very high for by the Alex. He's picking off all the top tier units, as you can see. Actually, we'll have a look. Falconettes, you've got the Siphonori, Zyhanders, Iron Reapers, more Orochi. Yeah, plenty of Imperial Pikes. That must have been one of his cap charges, I assume. And he's only a level 20 in chat, would you believe it? Oh, by the Alex is Fatal. There we go. Good to know. Thank you very much, Fatal. By the Alex is top. Fatal's on top. Would you believe it? Why not your own units? Your own name. Why did you change your name to By the Alex? Just to confuse people. Interesting. I am Shan, 77 unit kills. And there we go. A good amount of unit kills here. Junkroot on the bottom this time, actually. Surprising. 11 assists though. 1 hero kill. 46 unit kills. Unlucky. And the defending MVP goes to Selak. Randall in second place here. Only 18 unit kills and he still got MVP. That just shows you how difficult it was for the defending side to get kills and get anything done really. There wasn't really much going on. It was all support points here. And a decent troop kill score that got him up there. Steve Harvey, only 20 unit kills, but Yeah, a very, very difficult day at the office. Fogley and Soup, the two NA free players. 0 free, 1 8 units kill, so 16 between them. It's not a good enough effort, sadly. And a very strong squad you were facing, though, so it was a difficult one. It was very, very difficult, though. Very difficult. Unlucky. If you look closely, you can spot the difference. Yeah, one of them's an I and one of them's an L. Or one of them's a 1, sorry. One of them's an L or something. A capital L. I noticed that, but I didn't know who was who. I looked closely. I know Alex is L and yours is the capital I, whatever it is thing. But yeah, GG. Landfair with the 2-0 means we head off into the next matchup. Our next matchup is going to be Legend versus Agartha. How do you think that matchup went? It was very strong, dominated here by Landfair. Very strong pushes. The A defense was unlucky. A difficult thing to pull off for any team. Just so you... I need to get the thingy for this matchup, and then we're good to go. So... Aye. Oh, they started without me. Didn't get the chance to get in. Hey, what's going on? It is actually you. It actually is you. It actually is you. Says it's game over now though, so maybe they are resetting. Yeah. So they noticed it was wrong. There we go. We're still in battle, and they decided they were going to start it unexpectedly. Chat, would you believe it? This is the joys. There's so many streamers and so many people casting. It's hard to keep touch of it. I forgot that the other battle was still going on and it just finished out, so it would be difficult to get in there. You changed it to fuck with Uncle. What a way to do it. What a way to do it. Right, so let's get into that. Yeah, there's a couple of us that was in the same boat. It's a couple of streamers that were not able to get in because of the... Right, let's get that. We'll wait till this new lobby is underway. But yeah, solid effort from Lane 4. Very well done.
I can give you a link where you can join. You can watch the direct stream of Alpha Nitrat, and then you can mute us and should be able to stream for you.
Okay.
Yeah. Is this okay for you?
Yeah, I mean, if it's the only way, yeah. Unless they're cancelled, you'd have to cancel the whole game otherwise. So yeah, it's up to you.
Give me a second.
Yeah, I think you got to remember there's the other teams, the other streamers on the other side.
Yeah, it's always hard keeping because people are forgetting to get the right password, and it's a whole mess again.
Yeah, what chat will I jump into? Streaming one, or
just move me please or something. What you can see, and he will move you, and then you watch his Discord stream.
I don't think I can jump into that, but yeah, we'll see.
You can jump just to.
I can't.
What?
Yeah, I could go into move me please now. There we go. There we go. There we go. We're gonna get into the match eventually, chat. We'll get into the game, into the chat. We'll hopefully watch it in another way, but we're gonna have to put a display capture on so we can capture the
So-
display.
You maybe need to mute each
Yeah,
other.
I'll mute now. I'll go complete
Okay.
mute just so I can see. Right, so it's underway, but we are gonna have to close all of this, go full screen completely, and then we're gonna have to add a display capture here, chat. It's gonna be a bit blurrier though, sadly. We're not gonna see it as good as we wanted to see it. Display capture, add existing. There we go. Gonna have to put that just here. There we go. We're underway. I will chat through it in just a second as we get through, but I need to change all the names now because I didn't get the chance to do that. There we go, chat. This is not going to be the same. I'm not controlling any of this time round. It is me watching a Discord view. So guys in chat, I'm sorry if this is very difficult to keep up to date with or keep up with. I am going to be doing the exact same and struggling at the same time. So let's have a look to see what's going on. Agartha is the team attacking. And we got Legend on the defense. And as it is, I'm just going to have to sit and watch the same as you guys are watching. So good luck and see how this goes. Obviously, A and B given relatively free here, pretty much. There's still one treb being used from the attackers. But we're looking to 12 minutes to capture C, which isn't too bad. Stream, I know. Definitely not the best quality and chance we're going to see. I'll turn the volume up as well. So hopefully you can hear that as well. There we go, we can hear the game sound. I will close my game sound off from in-game. There we go. Right. Breach is down. And the wall down here for Agartha. Starting to set herself up, give herself as much room as possible. It's going to be interesting here to see where they go from here. What's the plans? This is called in an early treb, which is a good position here where everybody's going to start to move over. You can see Robert Disable's units and Mary Joseph, all that there in corners here. The treb does come in and does hit, but not very many of them. The units still pull off very, very quickly here. A good push here though from Agartha in a position here to set up, looking at the positions of Legend and where they are positioning. Okay, so we're starting to move forward here. They've got to move the pikes early here. The ISU's following behind here. They're starting to give themselves two opportunities to pincer here as Legends start to make their way around to help and support these defenses positions here. C is open, but the unit fights are where it's going to count. There's going to be two different areas of fights, and these look very solid setups. From both attackers and defense, to be honest. The Flamers in the background here doing some work here, and this fight here is going to be a very difficult one to tell who's going to happen here. The Trebs come in, but they're a little bit far back here. The ISGs of each team holding off, but it looks like Legend are defending this one solidly here. It looks that way anyway. It looks like it's going in that favour blue side, but the defenders are losing the points a wee bit, but not too much in the grand scheme of things. They need to win one of these fights and then support the other side, and that's what happens here. Legend have won their fight on the right side here and start to make their way around the other side, but it looks like on both ends of these fights they have won both of them. Agartha's units all wiped bar the Madao here. As you can see, they're starting to wipe them now as they move in. It's a very solid rotation around from Legend here to make it and wipe pretty much every single unit that was there on that attack. 300 unit difference almost at this point in time. Wow. Give Sid the little stream. Yeah, so it's so weird when, like, I don't know, it's harder to commentate something that you're not in control of, but at the same time, we'll be alright. This is what happens in professional esports, and we're not a professional esports, so I guess with better camera skills than professionals, it makes a difference. But when you're all community guys, and you're all doing your own things, like, you've got your own ways of doing things, and it makes a difference. But so far, it's working. As long as the stream quality is not so bad in chat, guys, or hopefully it's not miserable. I apologise though, on my behalf that the games were delayed and we couldn't get into this one, but that's needs to change for next week. At least they need to pay attention to both matches finishing before anybody's joining in because of caster wise. I know it's a little bit later and people don't want to start their streams late, but it happens and it can happen. But yeah, here we go. We'll get into the next match. We just have to do it for this one matchup. We'll get into the next one straight away, which is fine. So we'll see our own perspective the next fight. But so far, the way things stand here, we're watching Agartha trying to make their way towards the supply point here. Units moving in unison with each other to make sure that they're all together and not separated from their units and their heroes and their other teammates. So you don't want to get separated too much because you just get picked off. Like these Agarthas up the top are starting to make their way around, but they have weaned off. Oh, the defense are moving away from the supply point here. They're watching it and trying to go around the loop here. Legend getting pinched in two different directions. IPG march versus IPG march here on the left side as this push goes in towards the supply point. The flames need to be picked off as quickly as possible. There is a Joe Blade in the background there trying to pick off the flames, and it does come out very well as the C point starts to be capped here. Only a couple of heroes defending that. They need to start thinking about the supply point help and support here though, because the cavalry did come in from the defenders and they did wipe them, but the rat and marksmen are dealing damage in the background there, and they are doing some work here. That was nice. It was nice. So they need to start wiping the heroes though, because the heroes on the point are not wiping. The longsword and the short sword have survived for so long that they've managed to hold off the cap of the point, and they've actually managed to wipe the majority of the units here with the rotation around from the supply point. Some of the heroes with their units, the battalion unit, doing some solid work there, but that Trev did come in quite nicely there. Maybe a few seconds later, but if it was a little bit earlier, it would have been perfect. 7 minutes left. We're only 1/4 of the way capped probably of C. Still got plenty of time, but unit wise they've only got 410 units left, 9 trebs left. It's going to be a difficult task here for the attacking side of Agartha. Oh, they've got loads of the units all set up out the gate though, and they're all just kind of waiting, but it looks like multiple uses of cavalry here. Gonna have to look. They're actually holding. Legend are actually holding. They're going to come towards the defence of the gate because they can, and then they're going to try and use that to the advantage to go around the breach here. Still using some of the artillery up the top as well. The units aren't there. They're set up here for the cavalry to come through, and the units through the gate. They need to try and come through that gate as quickly as possible. They do. There's a couple of cav charges getting stopped by the longsword though of No Mercy. Perfect stop there with his charge. Oh my god. Cavalry versus cavalry here as the charges come in. There's a wing Tassage going through the middle of the gate here. Multiple cav charges coming in. It's looking strong here for the defended side. Salient hit picked off. Labone picked off. Hat-trick picked up from Barracuda in the attackers, but I don't think this is going to hold off. It looks like the defenders are going to pull this one off here. C is being capped in the background. We are going to get the halfway cap because some of the heroes have just ran through to the to the point, but that will be picked off. You've got a scimitar class trying to pick off the musket here in the background, and I have no idea what we're looking at here now, but here we go. We're coming in through the central belt, through a nice wee cinematic view. It was a nice wee cinematic one. But there we go. As you can see, 6 to 8 units left on the attackers. 719 for Legend. Legend wiping the floor with Agartha. That is it. That is murder she wrote. At least somebody wrote it anyway, because that was so quick and so easily done there. It is pretty much GG as it stands. It is pretty much GG. They're all starting to leave. Even the attackers, the defenders, all leaving. We've got 5 minutes left of that, and C point got halfway capped from Agartha. Sadly, couldn't do much with it. Oh, there we go. Barracuda picked off. Cabone picked off. No, Barracuda get the kill, sorry. Clapper Drogon. Showing up differently on my screen colour wise as it should be. Legend performing amazingly here, actually. Well done. It is Legend. Is it Legend? Yeah. I actually can't tell what team's what. I assume I've got this right, and Legend are the blue team in defense, because I'm pretty sure that's how it was supposed to be. So it looks that way in my grand scheme of things. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it's all right. But you just never know, right? You just never know. Never know, chat. Yeah, that is all. Most of the enablers I recognise. No Mercy, Pistoy, Ripcats. A few boys in there. Ripcats is on his EU2 account. Ooh. EU1, sorry, that's not an EU2. What am I talking about? But we've got 3 minutes to the end, and we're just going to sit around and wait, because at this point in time it's game over. There we go. Ronnie Army leaves the battle, and hopefully we can get into the next one. That was a difficult task here for the attackers. Difficult. Timmy almost up the top there, 33. Camel Toe, Magner doing alright on the MVP for the defenders. 7 hero kills, 89 unit kills, 110 unit kills here for Sable, 134 for iPop. Solid defending. And you got Ripcats with 5 hero kills, Barracuda with 5 hero kills. There we go. Is it look at the difference in unit kills though. Unit kills and hero kills, massive difference. 47 against 3 for hero kills, and then 1,109 versus 488. It's a massive difference. It's very struggling, that one. But yeah, let's get to Tavern and let's get this display off. We can stop watching that. We can disconnect from that and we can run back. Right. There will be a lobby created for the next one, which means I will get into that one. Thank God for that. We will get our own view set up, and we'll be able to see for the next battle. It was a tough one. Right, let's see the password for this next one. We'll get into this one because we are here and it's going to be off of our own point of view. So there we go. Legend versus Agartha. Streaming a stream is just not as fun, and should never ever have to happen. But sadly it did. And there we go. We take the display capture off of that screen now. Get her into the view and score. Team B is going to be Agartha. That's going to be now, and Team A is going to be Legend. And that is 1-0. As things stand, GG. We got a couple of standout teams anyway, as you can see from the way things have gone. Choose prediction outcome. Landfair won that one. For that battle, we'll do another prediction now. This time for Legend, which I think by that last battle you will probably be able to predict who wins out of these ones, chat. But you never know. It might be a different story. I feel like it is an attacker flavor map, but that did not work for Agartha there. There we go. Wait on the lobby, next lobby. Oh, damn. Right, let's see. We'll be getting into the lobby once the lobby is made up. But let's see, actually, we never got to see which units were banned here. There we go. Legend versus Agartha is up. Let's see if I can join the battle. Why does it say it's fucking wrong password? That's fucking dumb. Like, I'm not typing that in wrong. There's no way I'm typing that wrong. Oh. People are getting in though, so I don't understand why I'm getting error password. There we go, I got in it now. Right, let's get back over here to our beautiful tavern. Oh, by the way, chat, we could put our CV audio back on, right? That is, here we go. Can you hear all that, chat? Tavern is there. Game. Sorry, chat. I'm just making sure. End game. There we go. That's where we are. And end game sound is coming. Game sound CB. There we go. Perfect. Legend versus Agartha. Legend are 1-0 up as it stands here, chat. Bum. Trying to make the passers so fancy. That whole one team gets in. It's like they got in, but none of the other team can get in. It's weird. Everybody's struggling to get in. At least it's not just me. I thought I was being an idiot, but turns out I wasn't being an idiot, chat. I wasn't. Would you believe it? I'm definitely an idiot, and I wasn't being an idiot there. concurrent viewers. Have we got one concurrent viewer over on YouTube, guys? Well, appreciate it. Whoever's watching on YouTube, peace out to you. Loves you. Thank you very much. I don't know if I start a delay on YouTube. I know. It's the last match. Yeah, I know, I get hyped. I'm sorry. That's what happens. Okay. I love you. Sorry. Ah, there we go. Right. Remember, chat. I did have a. I didn't give you enough time to delete and return points. Right, we'll start our prediction because that one we just did there isn't going to last long enough because I wasn't paying attention to the opportunity. Agartha legend, 5 minutes. We'll give you 10 minutes to prediction. There we go. Start our prediction chat in chat. There we go. If you're still in chat somewhere, jump in. If you're viewing in a YouTube still, chat, say hi. Give me a comment. Give me a wee like in the YouTube one. Keep it going. I'd appreciate it. We're going to create make sure it's on YouTube as well as on Twitch every single week where we can. And you can get the YouTube here as well, chat. If you want to jump on YouTube, there's the YouTube chat. I assume I should actually start. I should get a thing with it, right? Let's create another one for YouTube because I don't think I've got socials. I don't have a one for YouTube. I'll start one for YouTube. Exclamation mark YouTube. Right, so if I was to put exclamation mark YT in chat, that should come up now with my YouTube account and a little wee comment. Here we go. Like, subscribe over to my YouTube chat. Follow me on my other socials as well. On my links here as well, chat, if you haven't already. Twitter are all involved in that. I can't even remember what's in all my links. I've got 7 links in there. You've got where we are here, TikTok, you've got Twitter, you've got Instagram. You could join my Discord server as well, which is also exclamation mark Discord in chat if you wish. Our YouTube account is there, and our merch store is there. If you like any piece of merch that you want to see there as well, you can, if you wish. Yeah, hard as my style. Baby does need to sleep, I know. I need to calm down. Calm the fuck down, what? Calm the fuck down. You don't need to. There's so many. See, the thing is, right? These are amazing events, right? And I love them, and I love doing these tournament things, right? The only difficulty that we have with it is things like organising the organisation through Discord and having to do all that. It makes it really difficult. makes it really difficult because there's so many different chats going on in different places. You need to keep a track with that, what's going on, and who's actually paying attention all the time when you're trying to do this part. So like, there's like the casting area which we go to. There's the game lobby ready. There's the test thing way there. There's like the prep area. I'm like, what am I looking at? Where am I needing to look for what I need to see? It's just too much. Like, it's good, but it's just too much. There just needs to be an easier way somehow. Right, let's move alpha nitrates down there somewhere. What's that? CB houses and streamers. There we go. So this is what we never got to see last time. Senji Grenadiers, Aquila Militia, Falconetti Gunners, and Yando Cavalry are the bands. There we go. Now we get into the match, chat. Legend versus Agartha. Legend with a solid defense in the last match. From what we can see and what we were seeing there, it was definitely working in their favour. That's the way things go. So we'll see what happens. Okay, Useful, Lancelot, Clapperdragon, Ipop, Robert Sable, and Luffy, all with the mauls as expected. Ripcat's Mag, they're picking up the musket to start with, which will then probably change out. And you have Pustoy with the longbow. Nice, interesting. Units wise, you've got Iron Reapers, you've got Medal, ISGs, IPGs, ISGs, Halberdiers, Kriegsrat, so interesting. Iron Reapers again, Sifonari, which is expected, plenty of Hussars for the defensive side, and it's just all cavalry on the defense. Chat, I can see a problem occurring here. I can see a problem. They wanting to end this very, very quickly. Very, very quickly, it looks like. In terms of they'll lose it very quickly. But we'll wait and see. Can they surprise them? Interesting opportunity. They're doing something different. Fair play to Agartha for it. Don't think it'll work. But it'll be interesting. It'll be very interesting. If they've worked on this strategy and they know what they're doing, because they'll need to be hella quick. They need to get out there and go straight away quickly. They need to do it, and they need to do it together. And then once they're out there, they can't die. They have to get back. They have to send their units out and run back, get another unit, because otherwise they will die out there and they will not get time to come back in. They'll start pushing. Yeah, it's going to be difficult. And you should be using the artillery as well, which is the crows on the top of the wall, because that will help as well. And they'll be expecting to go straight towards the B side, which is what they're doing. Here it is. Everybody's coming up. The gateway is going to be up here. Here comes the Cav. There is the attack defence moving straight away. The Trev comes in for the Crow as expected, and all the cavalry is coming up both sides gates here. And they're going to start to look for it. I can't even hear the game. Like, I don't know what's going on. There we go. I can now hear. Get rid of that, and we are going. Timmy, no mercy. Everybody is dying from the defending, the attacking side. It's actually, it might work. It's working in terms of nobody was expecting this to happen. They are wiping the units. They've wiped out 300 units here with all this cav. Mass cav is a saviour at this point in time. They're having to get back to the supply point. High point's over there. Clapperdragon, you can see them all going back with their units once they've done that. A great start here. But actually, they've lost more units to defenders than the attackers have. The attackers actually win out on top in terms of unit wise. You can see 5-star units disappeared very, very quickly. Hussars looked like they were doing a great job, but it's literally just cav on cav. There's too much defending units here that can do some work. They need to get the Iron Reapers here, but they missed the Iron Reapers with that charge here. A couple of them going down the other side here. Medals are ready, but they're still moving. Some of them are braced in position now. The cav comes versus against them. They've got to get the units when they're on the move here, and things are just going all over the place. The heroes are all dying, but the units on the defenders are dying too quickly and not actually doing enough work as we expect them to do. Here we go. The units are catching them on the background here, but they're going to get braced again. The Medal wipes most of the unit again, once again, followed by an IPG march, which is perfect. There isn't enough defence. There isn't enough in the defence to survive this. Too much cavalry is not the winner anymore. It used to be OP as hell that you would just do. You'd be able to wipe with that, but IPGs, the Medals, nowadays, far too strong and withstand the cavalry so much better than they used to do. Pyronarch dying off. Here we go. You got 485 units left, and when you look at it, it is just all cavalry. Everything is cavalry. Armigers, you've got, what's that new one called? Kriegsbrüders. Yeah, them ones. I can never remember that name. Kriegsbrüders, dagger axe lancers, all out there doing some work here, but not enough to actually do anything. Can they stop them capping A and B? Probably not, because as you can see here, the attacking side of Legend are going straight up onto the wall on our left hand side, going through the fort, going to go and grab B. Once they grab B, they could go straight in, and there's no way of them defending inside the gate, because the gate is shut. Oh no, the gate isn't shut actually. On my screen it is shut, but it's actually open, sadly. But they'll get all the way up there, and they'll be able to do whatever they need to do now with their units. The Crow trying to deal damage to the rest of the units. The Cav needs to get back in, because 449 units of cavalry versus 901 units of infantry. I know who I will go on the side of. It looks like the infantry side will definitely pick this one up. There is one unit of infantry out there just now for the defenders, but in the grand scheme of things, one halberdier units, it's not gonna hold off anything here. It was an interesting strategy. Definitely something for the books to remember. Just a little meme where you all go out with cavalry. A good meme. Sadly, it doesn't work. Lufa calls in a treb on the stationary units of Cav in the back, and that's going to hit them because they are not paying attention. They're too busy thinking it's Cav in the back. They're not going to do this. Boom, 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 boom. A couple of units fall to their death there. Cavalry out of the way is now moved, but 416 units of cavalry. It's a tough decision. It was a tough idea, and there's Modal braced already. They got stopped here in their charge here as well. The Maul stop the charge. The unit's dead. Here comes another set. Magnar going to throw his bomb. Jump out. There's Caltrops. There you go. Unit dead. It just doesn't work. Cavalry doesn't work like it used to be. IPG march in the background, stopping the flank as well already, and all of the Kriegs are just dealing damage as well from a distance here up on top of the wall here. You've got Rat and Marksman firing from the top as well, and the units are just dwindling down one by one. Well, I say one by one, it's more like 20 by 20, but here we go. Javelin, the Javelin Cav as well. Aren't going to be able to do much here. Sable trying to pick them off here, puts off a stomp here, but A and C will get capped, and the units are all back. They're going to have to back up onto home point and try and defend home point with just cavalry now. And there's an easy C point. It's probably the quickest match we're going to get tonight, which means we are going to be quickly out of this match. I say this match I'll be back in about 20 minutes, but it looks like Legend are going to finish this match with plenty of time left and plenty of time for us to just chill out and comment over what happened and how the matches went, because this looks like it is almost game, set and match for Agartha for the first matchup. Legend picking up the 2-0 win here. It will look like if they lose this one from now, I'd be very surprised. 220 units of cavalry versus 700 units still left in the attack here for Legend. And Legend will start wiping the floor here with the rest of the cavalry. The cavalry comes up the flank here, down the middle stairway here, but does get picked off. It goes both different directions. Takes out the Rat and Marksman, so you get some kills here. But in the grand scheme of things, that'll probably make him MVP just because of that. There we go. Another IPG match wipes off that cavalry unit. The Madauer brace on point. It's going to wipe out that cavalry unit. And then the next cavalry unit coming in from the supply point. Here we go. It's the Javelin Cav. Here we go. Are they going to do anything here? Are they going to deal some damage? Get onto the point. Ripcats picks up another kill here. Absolute Scarface falls to his death. Ripcats gets the no quarter as well. Well, doing that. He is ripping people apart. Mary Joseph getting the... Oh, God of War goes in favour of Ripcats. Now he's picking them off. Here comes a Hussar charge straight across the point here as well. And that looks like all she wrote for Agartha. Well done. With a very different and interesting strategy for your defensive wall fort. Just go Cav. Let's just use full Cav. If you were an NA side, it would make sense, but I don't think it's an NA side. This is an EU side with just all Cav thinking, you know what? I think we're losing this match anyway. Let's just lose it 2-0. But let's just do something completely different. Let's just go all out Cav. There we go. GG. Easy clap and easy wins going in favour of Legend. Lambert Sable MVP. Support points. Troop skill score 92 unit kills. But 8 hero kills here for Ripcats as a musket player. And normally you see Ripcat's doing some good work. So he's doing alright. Done a good job there on the attack. 2 hero kills for the Lancelot. Lose. Silent 1. High pop. Everybody at least into double figures in the terms of kills. Let's see defense though, because the defense all Cav came out. Timmy MVP, 52 unit kills. Everybody's in double figures at least. They never got wiped completely. Hero wise though, they didn't really get very many hero kills in the grand scheme of things. King of the Night with 1, Ron Army with 2, 1, Mike with 2, Quirk with 2, and then that's the highest the ones we got. We never got really any more than that. The grand scheme of things. Don't go out all Cav, guys. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. All of your tier 5 lost so quickly at the very start of that battle. Look at this. Oof. It was red. Oh no! Look, they're winning so much, and then blue, 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 boom, and then yeah, in favour. Quite close by the looks of it, unit death wise, but it's really not. I don't understand why unit deaths and troop skill is different here. That doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense, but yeah, GG Legend. You are the winner. Another 2-0 in favour of Legend. Chat, that is a 2-0. A 2-0. Wiping the floor. Nobody in this game so far has managed to get a draw. Yep, so far it has been one-sided. Every single matchup has been to 2-0. So yeah, GG to everybody there. Well done. It was a good overall first round for CB Rivals Season 4. Is it 4, is it? Or is it 5? Is this 4? This is 4, isn't it? Season 4. Season 4. It was very well done. So far, you've got Landfair 2-0 with 3 agents. You got WSS versus APM 2-0. Actually, there was a draw tonight. NT versus GH was 1-0, so that's nice try and go home. Ended well 1-0. So very well done. There's a match each for them, so they're neck and neck. And then you've got Nobeaches versus Golemslife, which was 2-0. And then Yeah Buddy versus Social Experiment was 2-0. Argonauts versus Bandits was 2-0. And that was the matches for you this evening. I hope it all went as nice and as good as you thought it was going to be. I don't know what the matches are going to be for next week. It's going to be slightly different than it was prior to. There's no like set rule yet. It'll be announced in the chat. So if you want to, you can follow CBR in the chat. So any more information, you can look at cbrrivals.com or look in their Discord, follow the Discord, join up, and you can even maybe get into a team at some point eventually if you wish to do something like that. But overall, GG to everybody that took part tonight. I hope you enjoyed the cast. We will be back again next Sunday for some more casting, and hopefully it goes a little bit smoother. We get into the matches as quickly as possible and we understand exactly what's going on. Thank you very much for following. Thank you very much for getting involved. And if you are there next week, I will see you then. English stream, and we'll see what matches we've got up for the next one. Thank you and double peace. Have a good evening and enjoy the rest of your weekend before it ends here tonight. And we go all back to work tomorrow. Oh no, the sad times. Right, double peace.
Using these traps well now. That trap was huge. That has really broken open Nobeaches defenses there.
Ooh, huge hit there.
Trebs well now. That Treb was huge. That has really broken open Nobeaches' defenses there.
Ooh, huge hit there.
Using these Trebs well now. That Treb was huge. That has really broken open Nobeaches' defenses there.
Ooh, huge hit there.
Using these Trebs well now. That Treb was huge. That has really broken open Nobeaches' defenses there.
Ooh, huge hit there.
Okay. Alright, grab my shit, get out of the raid. Oh, I died anyway. I just got fucking one tapped in the head.
Using these Trebs well now. That Treb was huge. That has really broken open Nobeaches'
That was a
defenses
Mosin.
there.
Told you.
Blacked out Mosin with a scope.
Ooh, huge hit there.
I was in some Mosin, mate.
That doesn't have guys in that one. Oh, they're smaller.
It's alright, I can carry my shit again. Bandage. Callot.
Using these Trebs well now. That Treb was huge. That has really broken open Nobeaches' defenses there.
Ooh, huge hit there.